Just arrived to Namasu, built by a man named Preacher. It's beautiful here. They have all these little round huts, and each hut is named after a tribe. This is the Mandinka tribe hut, and they're round huts. It is actually beautiful. So we've made our way down to the restaurant. That's the ocean there. This is Namasu in Gunjur. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's nice. Yeah, I'm scared of that though.
See the seas, right?
I see. I see. It's got a little island over there. Oh, and it's got a cooker, like a grill. Outdoor. Pizza oven. Pizza oven. Right here. This is nice. Where is everybody? It's nice. Oh, it's beautiful. This is Namasu, owned by a brother. Just empty and abandoned, and COVID-19 has really did a number, not just on Gambia, but everywhere. People can't make money, so this place has been empty. Even when I came in 2020, there was no clients. There's 6 of us or 7 of us here now, just chilling out, looking at eco-friendly buildings and materials, talking to developers and builders to figure out what's eco and what's sustainable for this country. But this is beautiful, Namasu. It's a shame that nobody's here. It really is. It's beautiful though. Hey, 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 dancer! Well, we're arriving to the man named Preacher who built Namasu. Now he's building something else right on the beach. Apparently he's Gambian, living in Gunjur among people from Guinea-Bissau.
Maybe Marcus Garvey and others have spoken about it sometime. But today, the black man have been killed by the system. So it's the women, our women, sisters, and mothers who have to raise us back. Well,
Yeah. Well, it's the sisters that are mainly doing it, isn't it?
yeah,
The women.
congratulations. Yeah, we have to keep on it. But this is why they like to kill all the men. No. But you know, the thing have to be about the consciousness.
Yeah,
Right now, in this time, you don't have to be the bearer of the gun. No.
That's right.
Yes, you have to be our own consciousness. And to be honest to ourselves. And to belong to where we are. Yes. After trotting all over West, I say it's only black man is down. When in the history, we are kings and queens.
Exactly.
We have to realize this. And we have to. That's why it was a little bit funny for me the other day when you asked me, what do they think about racism? Racism? I love myself. I want to know more about myself. Even we in Gambia here, we've been brainwashed.
Absolutely.
Yesterday I was speaking with my nephew, a kind of extended family cousin, something, I don't know. But it started, yes, we find our people in this religion. I say, yes, but it's a false thing on us that causes you to hate your own fellow black man. But because of alcohol, these people put the Messiah, and it's a discrimination, it's a barrier. So there will be no love, no respect, no understanding. This is what the white man did to make Africans lower. Then we don't even trust ourselves. We don't trust each other because of that. And I said, oh, listen, so who are we? Who were we before the arrival of the Arabs? Because it was through trade. The Arab man came to Africa. The Arab man was Middle East. So what was he doing in Africa? So but through this, they brought their religion also.
That's why you just got it wrong.
I say, where is your consciousness? Where is your awareness? Better be aware of yourself. If you start here from the days of burning and looting, went on to slavery.
Yes.
Then they call it colonialism, divide and rule from the Berlin Conference.
Yes.
Then neocolonialism, when this time they teach the black man to become coconut. So we have to be aware of this, and we have to build our own system, teach our own people in our own ways, in our own styles, our own education. We don't have to be proud, yeah, I'm a PhD holder from what? So university, man. Yes.
Can you, I remember when we were talking before, you was telling us about when you was at school and they were teaching you the history. Can you tell us a bit more about that incident?
Yes, because it's all about indoctrination. But like I say, you have to be aware of yourself to understand the system. In our history classes, they told us during the slavery, it was the criminals and the captured slaves who were sold as slaves. When I was in Jamaica, they told me it was your great-grandfathers or parents who sold my great-grandfather. So you see the point. But they will tell you the good story of Queen Elizabeth and King James. It was during their time. So still this is what I'm saying, they are early catch now. Because when I was going to school, I was rebellious. And my second year in the 5 years studies that was agreed to be there, I can't just remember. I don't know. They have no connection.
It didn't
exactly. It
connect.
didn't connect.
I say,
Same way.
hey,
You
hang
had
on.
no interest.
There's no need, because then I was a literature student.
Yeah.
I say, it's good to know about myself than to read about people that I don't know. And I don't know these places. But it's a pity. It was a force. Sometimes I have to be punished for it because I make myself absent from classes and so forth. But at the end, I won the war. And then they introduced black literature from Chinua Achebe, a Nigerian writer.
But what age was that?
I was maybe 14, 15.
They kind of went on strike, did you?
Yes,
your school
I
close?
did
They
all
closed?
the strike and few years. After even I was expelled. Yes, but no surprise, like my comments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mentor, you know what I mean? No scary this time. We have to tell the people, because why they make us even ashamed to talk about our history? Why they make us scared? Why they make us afraid?
Of this.
But this is the thing, you see, I was reading one white man's story, and this is not this was even after the Berlin Conference. See, and they colonized, but still that was resistant. And you have social reliefs, people around, social Rhodesia, Zimbabwe. this man was killing Africans like a beast, but still they are resisting all over. Maybe it was only in Gambia that they kill less white people. This colonialists, imperialists. So what you say, it is so confusing that if we don't stand on our own feet today, it's a new scramble for us. Yeah, listen, when I was coming here 30 years ago, I was living with monkeys, antelopes, pythons. Nature was there. But suddenly, boom, all these people. The last compound here was at Sedekunda, right on the road. So I was here alone. No man coming Chinese. But like I say, with that system also, they planted something in the black people that we don't trust each other.
Yeah.
You see, when I was dropped from school, I became around a farmer's rep around the industry. But suddenly, I made it to Stockholm. Stockholm, I trod on all Scandinavia. From Scandinavia, I came back to Gambia. Gambia, I went to London. London, I moved from corner to corner, from London to Bristol, Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, and all them places. Black festivals.
Did you come
and
to
all.
Leicester?
Yes, black festivals and all them things, because I was doing festivals.
Okay.
But like you say, they make us greed. During those days, the small little things I collected from Babylon to make it better here. Last minute I came back, I find nothing. All gone. Trust. All gone, man. Say them what right. But God bless, man. With good experience, I know the strength is there, the foundation can. You know, I own name also. But because my own people fought me so hard, I end up renting it to the white people.
Preacher, I have a question for you. I've heard you say a lot. And I understand your philosophy and your background about black people and where. Are we ready for my question?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a question from Loretta.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back to your question.
Right.
Hey.
And I see your levels of passion. I see that. But I really want to know, I know you said there was push and pull between you and your brothers and sisters, and you had to give your place to the white man. But on the other hand, I hear your strong convictions and proudness about being black. So rather than working a solution and fixing a relationship, how long will you relinquish what you work for to the very same people that you have issues with, or believe that they have did your people so much harm, but everything you built, and it's beautiful over there, it's phenomenal.
It is.
You've relinquished it, and you've given them that place instead of figuring out a way to reconcile with your people. So I'm just curious, if you're not there, if you can't answer the first one, the second question to that would be, how long will it take for you to mend that relationship so that it stays a part of the culture of who you are and what you believe? Because at this point, it should be about legacy for you and leaving something behind. So what will be your legacy of what you've built? And how do you fix this broken relationship?
Yeah, you see, welcome for the question.
Thank you.
Question. We are here to mend it because it's already been here for a long time. It was never my will. It was totally against my feeling to give up my house. where I was resting. I started from scratch. From $50, I started that place, and I built a house from this leaves in the beginning. But for 17 years, I was calling these people for come and work. And even the smallest, or what you might call it, development we put there, everything was robbed. When I come back from Europe, then I restarted. Nobody was there for help. And you know, this is third world country. I can understand when it is Europe or in America or some places, one of your friend or somebody might give a lending hand. But no, I was totally alone. Even to work, to go and look for food, it was a trouble. This is why even up to today, I don't bother about certain Babylon materials, ranging from a watch to a car to a television to whatsoever, you know what I mean? Because I'm not here to work over those things. I was calling them for common work, but to rescue the place, there was no other alternative but to rent it out for some time, then I'll come back. This is why when I left there, I came to this side. Because when all my people, like even today I will tell you one experience. If you agree with me, you've been treated more like a European or African. Our people believe in the white man than themselves.
So are you saying you believe in the white man more than yourself too because you gave it to the white man? Or
No,
are you saying you
I
had a change of heart in your conviction?
No, I don't say that.
Okay.
I only let a place to them to rescue it from vanishing.
So did
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
excuse me, did they complete it or did you complete it? At what point did they take it on?
I think he was already finished with the building.
No, I didn't put the electricity and all those things.
But
They
you
finished
built all the
it.
I
structures?
built
The structure.
85%
So
of
you've
all
done
this.
most of the
I
work.
am it's my property. There was my home. I was living there all my life.
And at what point did you need to rent it out? Because you're saying you didn't get help from your own people
Yeah.
and you needed help, what, for the electricity?
No, not electricity.
What did
For
you-
we to get together and come and build a place.
But it was already built, you said.
Yes.
You'd already built 80,
No, like
90%.
now you see, I am on construction.
Mhm.
This is my brother or my friend who is coming to help me here. This is the man I was telling you.
Yes.
He's working with some Americans.
Talk to him.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yes.
You see, all the buildings are, constructions are done. But there was no water, no electricity. So
you
it
was at
was
that
not
point.
a business vibrant.
Unless it had...
So you leased it out.
I leased it out.
And how long is that lease?
The lease was for 15 years.
Okay.
But they're gone now, and now it's left with 5 years.
Okay.
So it's no
But they're
worry.
gone now.
15 years is up.
Oh, okay. 5 years.
Yeah,
5 years.
Oh, 5 years out of the
No,
15.
5 years is left.
5 more years
5
remaining.
more years is left.
Remaining.
You
Why
know
did you
what?
give them so much? Sorry, why did you
Yeah,
give them so
because
much?
I need my freedom
money.
inside me.
Money.
I need that peace.
Yeah.
It's not about money or material at that stage. Not even about land. I care for my life and my
So when the 5 years is up, preacher,
Yeah.
what is your plan for that? Will you go back to having this strong belief that black people need to stick together, or will you believe that in order to sustain yourself and the projects that you're working on, anybody that comes with the right amount of money, you'll relinquish that to them, regardless of color? So you're just trying to sustain yourself. Is that going to be your belief in the future after 5 years?
No, you see, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
when I was coming here, I see my home as a repatriation center.
Mm.
That's why I call it Rastakunda. My original home is called Rastakunda, the repatriation center.
Mm.
But pity, majority of my Gambians I know don't know much about Marcus Garvey or Malcolm X. They don't know about black history. Some even believe there was no black history before the Arabs.
Mm.
So I built this place for that. This is why when you are coming through here, you see a small coconut field there.
Mm-hmm.
Between here. I am building, I'm working here not for money, but for legacy. And I will love it.
That's my point.
I will love it. If my fellow black woman, black people come and live with me here, we call it repatriation center, like what is happening in Denmark called Christiania. Black people should have a memorial. I'm telling you, I thank all of you. I am thanking all of you. You are the first set of black group who I am having this kind of conversation. Since 1990, I've been here. When it has been a white man domination for so long, you see. So when we see white people in our community today, sometimes we see them as saviors. Maybe some of us think that's all right. But listen, with my experience, I felt disappointment. I felt disappointed by my people. And to make that rescue, even no matter how small, why is it the problem in Zimbabwe today? Land. Why a problem in South Africa today? Land. Why a problem in Palestine, in Israel? Land. Black people, get conscious. I rent this place simply to have a chance to be here. If I wanted, I could have sell it cheaper price, old, and I'm gone, as many did. You know. Of the situations and the conditions I've seen black people in Sweden, in Norway, in Denmark, in London, in Manchester, in Brighton, in Brighton, in Bristol, and up to Jamaica. I feel like there should be a repatriation. But the people there also, they are so scared because they are being wrongly informed. So there was a big gap of connection.
Right.
And this is why even when you are here, the local people are seeing you as, though they see your black color, but they treat you as a white man.
Right.
Yeah, but this is, okay. No, but these are the things that have been here for a long time. This is why when the Marcus Garvey built the Black Star Liner, there was a lie before he arrived in Africa. That's why they lie about Malcolm X when he came to Mecca. It's the same thing. They lie to you before you get here, you get confused. And you get, how can you say, I have to look for a paper when I come back home? And when they read in the history, there's some people who are taken from here.
Right.
Preacher, what is it you want to do now?
Yeah, that's
What is
my
your-
question.
What is your way forward and your dreams for this place and even Minnesota?
Yeah, well, I am looking for conscious black people who are ready and would like to join with me to liberate ourselves and our motherland, Africa. Even we can work together and legalize this place as a repatriation center. That is my dream for my life. I'm not thinking of buying Concord. I'm not. I wish I never see Queen Elizabeth. So I know how I felt when I've been. Listen, let me tell you first. It's a wrong fundamental education. We are running away from ourselves to be what we are not. That's why we will keep on praying endlessly, my brother. We have to know ourselves first before we love ourselves. I'm not proud of. I am what I am. I'm a living man. What I'm telling you is the wrong diagram of education. It's the white man education that is still programming Africans. Yes, that is the problem. That's the answer. I know Arab man enslaved, first enslaver of the black man is the Arab man religion. Hey, why are we scared of ourselves, brother? Why are we scared to speak? Allah, whosoever they call it, I call it Jah Rastafari. Don't forget about anybody. Nature is here for everybody. It's only we black people who have been fooled to see the world in a different glasses. Why can't we trust ourselves? Why can't we believe in ourselves? When the Arabs were destroying all the Romans, they destroyed Kemets. Hey, my brother, read your history deeper. Don't start telling me slavery is black man history. It's just coincident in a black man history. Like this Arab religion. You know what? They have a culture shock because they are in of themselves. And then it's a story upon story. Everybody's making their own story. And so, but because they want to make money for living.
That's just the problem.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, but the thing is, the black people, the people from diaspora should get conscious to have a place in the Gambia where they can bring out their people and teach them.
It's more difficult.
But sometimes when these hotels are happening even, they tell you, please, if you go out, don't talk to these people or don't talk to this man. Yes. If I want to come to Senegambia now, blood clot, they ask me, what are you looking for?
Taxi, I saw that, how they have those police checks.
Am I a criminal? It's a pity.
The greatest atrocity we've had amongst ourselves is a lack knowledge of self, love of your culture, and love of your people. I think we look for love in all the wrong places as people of color. We look for a savior, someone to come save us. We don't do the saving. I believe that if we understood where we come from and the cloth from which we are cut, we will not be beggars. We would be the lenders of those who have taken. So my thing is talking to people about self-awareness and love, bringing you to a place of knowledge of yourself first. And the next one is love. Without love, I don't care. Our people cannot move forward. You can have all the money in the world, and you see it all over. Rich Gambians, poor Gambians, but is there love? And when you love, you lift one another up. So I believe that love is the key to changing the narrative for our people.
Yeah, that being said, you know, it's happening with us as a people, no matter where we are.
It has to come
here
from
on
us.
the continents, here in Africa, when Andrea is talking about post-traumatic slave syndrome, it's happening here
internal.
too,
Yes.
in the form of colonialism, neo-colonialism.
Yeah.
We're all having this same hatred of self and the lack of awareness. So, you know, we can't misguide.
No, I'm telling you, today, right now, I am hated in Gunjur. Simple fact, I say I don't believe in your. The Muslim, the religious person started first to enslave the black man. Black man who fought for the Arab man to conquer Spain.
That's the thing. They don't know their own history.
It was the black man who fought for the Arab man to get into England. And today you have the Morris dancers. But they don't teach you about black man history in school, let me tell you.
Not at
In
all.
Gambia here.
Not at all.
A program when you finish, you're going to be a computer teacher.
That's
And not only that, we have to honor the spiritual teaching of our ancestors, because a book can only give you what somebody else has thought, their ideology. But get connected to your spiritual ancestors. My parents, they weren't educated, but the most spiritual people I know taught me more than I could ever learn in a classroom.
No, but listen, if we want to teach like how you are in America today, it will not work because the white man has dominated. Foreign dominance is there already. So we have to build something solid.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's not whether you know it, even before it comes from the street, it's going to come from the higher state. Because they are already being hypnotized to hate to see their people developing themselves. If it is an African program, it will not be easy to work. But when it's a Western interest, it will work.
Absolutely right. You're right.
This is why I sacrifice.
Right.
When I rent this place, I didn't use the money to go to Europe. I bought a car and I become a fishmonger. I go to the fishing centers, I buy fish, tangy and so forth. I go to local people from here up to Casamas, border of Guinea-Bissau, at the other side of, the whole country also. I know my people. But if you want to use Western democracy in Gambia, it won't work. We are not looking for a war, it won't work. If you want to use Western civilization in Gambia, it won't work.